Listen to me. Before we go any further, before we talk about goals, dreams, money, strategy, before we do any of that, I need you to understand something deep, something raw, something most people never confront until it's too late. One thing stopping you from achieving success is not your past, it's not your parents, it's not your circumstances, it's not the betrayal, the pain, the trauma. The number one thing stopping you from getting where you're supposed to be is that you keep giving other people power over your life. You keep letting what they did become the reason you don't do. You keep letting the hurt become your ceiling. You keep giving away the one gift nobody can take from you unless you hand it to them, your ownership. You sit here with greatness inside you, but you've been living like you owe the world an explanation for why you're not further, why you're not stronger, why you're not who you know you can be. You've been carrying weights you didn't create, battles you didn't start, scars you didn't deserve. And I'm not saying any of it was your fault. Hear me. I'm not saying you asked for it. I'm not saying you caused it. But I am saying this: you have been letting those people, those moments, those chapters hold the pen to your story. And today, that stops. You've been waiting for someone to apologize, waiting for someone to come back and fix what they broke, waiting for someone to validate your pain, acknowledge your struggle, or make the wrong right. But they're not coming. They don't get that privilege anymore. You've cried enough tears. You've replayed it long enough. You've let it drain you long enough. It's time to take back everything you handed over in silence: your confidence, your belief, your identity, your fight. You want success? Then stand up inside yourself and declare, "It's my life, my responsibility, my solution." That's where winning begins. Not when everything is perfect, not when the pain disappears, not when people suddenly treat you right. Success starts when you decide that you will never, ever give another human being control over the direction of your life. Not another day, not another moment, not another breath, because the truth is, you've got more in you. You've always had more in you, but you can't access it holding on to blame. You can't unlock it holding on to excuses. You can't step into it carrying people who were never meant to go with you. So if you're ready, really ready to rise, then say it with your chest. Say it from your soul: "I'm taking ownership." Because the moment you take ownership, the world changes. The moment you take ownership, your future opens. The moment you take ownership, you become unstoppable. You know what I realized? The moment you take ownership, real ownership, everything in your life shifts. Not a little bit, not halfway, not when it's convenient. I'm talking about a full, unapologetic, no excuse, all-in decision to say, if it's connected to my life, then I'm responsible for it. And I need you to catch this, because most of you are walking around with dreams, potential, gifts, calling, but you're moving like you're powerless. You're acting like someone else has the remote control to your destiny, and they don't. They never did. You just kept handing it to them. Ownership is the gateway to power, the gateway. And some of you are standing outside the gate, banging on it, praying for it to open, wondering why nothing is changing. And the whole time, you've got the key in your pocket. You've been waiting for people to apologize, waiting for someone to save you, waiting for someone to come fix what they broke, waiting for the world to treat you fair. But life does not reward waiting. Life rewards ownership. Life rewards the one who says, "It's on me. Even if it wasn't my fault, it's still on me. Even if they caused it, I'm controlling what happens next." When you say, "It's my fault," you're not blaming yourself, you are empowering yourself. You're saying, "Nobody controls my happiness. Nobody controls my future. Nobody decides how far I go but me." That's power. That's freedom. That's the moment you stop being a victim of what happened and become the author of what happens next. Some of you have never tasted that level of freedom because you're still carrying someone else's mistake like it belongs to you. They hurt you, and you're still letting them hurt you. They abandoned you, and you're still living like you're abandoned. They broke you, and you're still letting the pieces define you. Ownership says, "You did what you did, but I decide what I do from here." I need you to understand how dangerous you become when you take ownership. A person who takes ownership is unstoppable. They don't need permission. They don't need approval. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create the moment. They don't complain about circumstances. They change them. Ownership wakes up something inside you, something powerful, something fearless, something relentless. Ownership takes you from "why is this happening to me?" to "what am I going to do about it?" That shift right there, that's the shift that separates average from elite. That's the shift that separates stuck from unstoppable. Most people stay average because they refuse to take ownership. They want success, but want someone else to carry the responsibility. They want growth, but don't want the accountability. They want freedom, but don't want the weight that comes with it. Ownership is heavy. It's not pretty. It forces you to look in the mirror and admit the truth. If I'm not where I want to be, it's not because the world stopped me. It's because I stopped me. And I know that's hard, but it's also the most liberating truth you will ever accept, because if you caused it, you can change it. If you created the habits that trapped you, you can create the habits that free you. If you accepted less, you can demand more. Ownership puts you back in the driver's seat. And once you take ownership, excuses disappear. Blame disappears. Complaining disappears. You don't have time for it anymore. You're too busy building. You're too busy growing. You're too busy becoming. Ownership forces you to rise. Ownership forces you to grow. Ownership forces you to become the version of yourself that your dreams require. And once you step into that level of ownership, nothing and no one can stop you, because you finally realize the power was in your hands the whole time. Some of you keep saying you want to be great, but you're still carrying the weight of what happened to you like it's part of your identity. You keep dragging your past into every room you walk into, every opportunity, every relationship, every dream. And I need you to hear me. The reason you can't move forward is because you're still chained to something that already happened. You're letting moments that broke you become the story that defines you. You're letting people who hurt you stay in control long after they're gone. And the truth is this: you'll never rise to the level you were designed for until you make the decision to release what's been holding you. Let it go. That's the key. That's the breakthrough. Not because it was easy. Not because it didn't matter, but because you matter more. Your future matters more. Your purpose matters more. Your potential matters more. Some of you have been holding on to pain so long that you don't even realize how heavy it is anymore. You've normalized the weight. You've normalized the anger, the guilt, the shame, the resentment. But just because you've learned to live with it doesn't mean it's supposed to live in you. And I'm telling you right now, the greatest act of strength some of you will ever show is not fighting harder. It's releasing what's been killing you slowly. You think forgiveness is about them. It's not. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself. Forgiveness is about saying, "You don't get to live in my mind, my heart, my peace anymore." Forgiveness is you choosing to take your power back. Because as long as you cling to what they did, they still control you. And you're too gifted, too called, too chosen to let someone who hurt you decide how far you can go. You're too powerful to let a painful chapter become the whole book. Stop giving people who broke you lifetime access to a future they don't belong in. Some of you stay stuck because you think holding onto the pain protects you. You think, if I let it go, it means they win. No, letting go means you win. It means you rise. It means you stop punishing yourself for someone else's actions. It means you heal. It means you grow. It means you finally get to become the person you were supposed to be before life hit you the way it did. You're not weak for letting go. You're strong enough to move forward. You're brave enough to rise. You're wise enough to say, "This chapter ends here." Listen, letting go doesn't mean what happened was okay. It doesn't mean you deserved it. It doesn't mean it didn't hurt. It means you refuse to let the pain become permanent. It means you refuse to let the past become your prison. It means you're choosing peace over bitterness, freedom over bondage, future over history. And that choice right there, that's the difference between staying average and becoming unstoppable. Average people hold grudges. Average people cling to pain. Average people allow the past to dictate their future. But extraordinary people, the ones who rise to the top, the ones who break generational cycles, The ones who transform their entire family line. They let go. They release. They move forward even when it hurts. They choose to rise instead of staying stuck. You can't walk into your destiny carrying dead weight. You can't step into greatness while holding on to brokenness. You can't receive new blessings while clinging to old wounds. There is a higher version of you waiting on the other side of letting go. There is a stronger version of you, a wiser version of you, a freer version of you ready to rise the moment you loosen your grip on what's been dragging you down. Let it go, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve the life waiting for you once you finally release it. Some of you are still playing small because you've never fully taken ownership of your life. You're waiting on somebody else to validate your greatness, waiting on somebody else to give you permission, waiting on somebody else to fix what's broken. And I need you to hear me right now. Nobody is coming. Nobody owes you a thing. The only way you're going to get the life you want, the success you dream about, the freedom you crave, is by taking full responsibility for everything in your life. It's my fault, even when it's not my fault. That's the mindset. That's the power. Because when you say it's your fault, you're not blaming anybody else. You're not giving them power over your destiny. You're saying, I am in control. I am accountable. I am the solution. Every day you wake up, you've got to remind yourself, nobody else is steering this ship. The captain is you. And if you give someone else control over your life, you've already lost. You've already given away the one thing that cannot be replaced: your power. Too many of you are walking around blaming, pointing fingers, making excuses, letting circumstances define your life. I'm telling you, that's how average people live. That's how people stay stuck. That's how people never become more than they were yesterday. But when you own it, everything changes. Your mindset shifts, your focus sharpens, your energy multiplies. Suddenly, instead of being a victim of life, you become the creator of your life. You become unstoppable. Now, this doesn't mean life won't challenge you. It doesn't mean problems won't come. It doesn't mean you won't fail. It doesn't mean people won't try to take what's yours. It means that when those things happen, you say, it's my problem. I'm finding the solution. I'm going to figure this out. When you take ownership, you stop being reactive and start being proactive. You stop waiting for miracles and start creating them. You stop giving away your peace and start taking back what's yours. I see too many people complaining about their jobs, their schools, their relationships, their situations, their parents, their past. And I need you to ask yourself right now, how much longer are you going to give away your power? How much longer are you going to sit in the passenger seat while someone else drives your life into chaos? You've got dreams, but if you don't own them, those dreams will die. You've got goals, but if you don't take responsibility, they'll stay just goals, ideas that never turn into reality. You've got potential, but if you don't grab it, it will rot on the shelf because potential that isn't acted on is wasted energy. Here's the truth. The most powerful people in the world are the ones who take ownership of everything. They take ownership of their failures, their successes, their choices, their setbacks, their comebacks. They don't blame. They don't complain. They don't hesitate. They say, it's my life. It's my responsibility. It's my solution. And that mindset creates a different kind of energy. It creates unstoppable momentum. It creates an inner force that no circumstance, no person, no setback can shake. So when you walk out that door today, when you face your challenges tomorrow, when the world tries to knock you down, I need you to stand tall and say it with me. It's my fault. Even when it's not my fault, it's my problem. Even when it's not perfect, it's my solution. Even when I don't have all the answers. Because that is how leaders are made. That is how greatness is born. That is how lives are changed. Too many of you are holding on to the past, carrying around pain, anger, and resentment like it's a trophy. And every day, that baggage is weighing you down, keeping you from moving forward, keeping you from reaching your true potential. I need you to hear me. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to let it go. You have to release the people, the situations, the moments that are holding power over your life. You've got to stop giving someone else control over your happiness. Your energy, your peace, and your success. That's the key. That's the difference between average and unstoppable. Average people carry grudges. Average people live in the past. Average people let other people's mistakes define their future. But winners, champions, leaders, they don't do that. They understand that forgiveness is not about them. It's about freeing themselves. Every time you replay what someone did to you, every time you whisper, "They hurt me, they left me, they abandoned me," you're giving that person power over your life. And I need you to understand this. Power is energy, and energy is life. When you're angry, when you're bitter, when you're resentful, you're draining yourself. You're wasting your fire. You're letting someone else control the direction of your life. You've got to stop. You've got to take back what's yours. You've got to say, "I am done giving you power. I am done letting this define me. I am done letting this stop me." That's what it means to rise up. That's what it means to be relentless. That's what it means to live free. Listen, I know it's not easy. I know some of you are thinking, "But they hurt me. They betrayed me. They left me. I can't just forgive them." And I get it. I understand. But forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is strength. Forgiveness is courage. Forgiveness is strategy. Because every second you hold on to that hurt, that anger, that bitterness, is a second wasted. Every second. You're thinking about what they did to you is a second stolen from what you can do, what you can build, what you can achieve. You want freedom? You want success? You want peace? You let it go. And let me tell you something else. Average people can't forgive. Average people can't let go. Average people are stuck in the why me loop, the victim mindset, the blame game. But you're not average. You've got dreams. You've got a vision. You've got a purpose. And none of that will flourish if you're holding on to the chains of the past. You've got to rise above it. You've got to break the cycle. You've got to take your power back. You've got to stand up and say, "I am no longer held hostage. I am no longer defined by what someone else did to me. I am in control. I am free. I am moving forward." And the amazing part is, the moment you decide to let it go, the moment you choose forgiveness over resentment, the moment you reclaim your energy, everything changes. Your mind clears, your vision sharpens, your confidence grows, your focus intensifies, opportunities that were blocked start to open. People who doubted you start to notice. Doors that were closed start to swing wide. And most importantly, you feel the power of being in charge of your own life. You feel the fire of being unstoppable. You feel what it truly means to be free. So right now I want you to commit. I want you to say it with me. I let it go. I take my power back. I am free. I am unstoppable. I am in control. Because until you do, until you fully release what's holding you back, you'll never experience the life that's waiting for you, the greatness that's inside you, and the legacy that's meant to be yours. This is the moment where most people quit. This is the moment where most people give up, where they say, "I can't do it. It's too hard. I'm tired. I'll try again tomorrow." And I'm telling you right now, that's exactly what separates the average from the unstoppable. The people who achieve greatness, the people who rise above, they don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't wait for someone to hand them a break. They will themselves through it. They will themselves through the pain. They will themselves through the struggles. They will themselves through the obstacles. And they do it every single day, again and again. And that's what I need you to understand. You have to will yourself. You have to will your way through life, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Most people don't understand the power of discipline, the power of consistency, the power of pushing when you feel like quitting. You've got dreams, goals, and visions of what your life could be. But if you're not willing to will yourself, if you're not willing to force your body, your mind, your heart to do what it takes when nobody's watching, then those dreams will stay dreams. You've got to will yourself to study when you're tired, to practice when you're sore, to grind when you're exhausted. You've got to will yourself to rise every time life knocks you down. Life is going to knock you down, and you're going to want to stay there. But if you give in to that temptation, if you settle for comfort over greatness, you'll never know what you're capable of. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's where the growth happens. That's where the change happens, that's where the results happen. I need you to hear me. This is not about talent. This is not about luck. This is not about being the smartest person in the room. This is about willpower. This is about refusal. This is about relentless pursuit. You will encounter failure, rejection, criticism, and setbacks. But the question is, will you will yourself to keep going? Will you will yourself to push harder? When the world says no, will you will yourself to get up one more time than you fall? That's what separates the champions from the rest. Champions are not born, they are willed. They will themselves into existence through sweat, tears, and determination. Because they refuse to be average, they refuse to be defeated, and they refuse to let circumstances dictate their destiny. You have to internalize this. Everything that you want in life, everything that you dream about, everything you've imagined for yourself, it's going to require more than effort. It's going to require willpower. There will be days when you're exhausted, when your body hurts, when your mind is screaming at you to stop. But you have to will yourself to go further, to dig deeper, to rise higher. The path to success is never easy. It's never convenient. It's never fair. But you can will your way through it. You can will your way past every obstacle, past every no, past every limitation that tries to hold you back. And here's the truth that most people miss. The more you will yourself, the stronger you become. The more you will yourself, the more confidence you gain. The more you will yourself, the more unstoppable you become. You have to be relentless in your pursuit. You have to be unforgiving with your excuses. You have to will yourself through every single challenge, every single barrier, every single doubt. Because when you do, when you fully embrace this power within you, nothing and no one can stop you. You will achieve what others only dream of. You will rise when others fall. And you will leave a legacy that proves you willed your way through life, no matter what came against you.